social media fucks a lot of people up because they gotta live up to that standard that I'm living like the best life. So people gotta always have the new shit, the new J's, the new fucking what are the kids wearing now? Supreme shit like that. They gotta have like the latest Gucci shit like that just to live up to that expectations that society puts on us.
Yo, what's poppin'? It's your boy YD, aka Young G, for those that don't know. Now y'all do. And this is Get Angry, the podcast where we talk about things that motivate us, that comes from frustration and anger and all that good stuff. So I'm here with Mr. Don Silos, the young entrepreneur, a leader, an advocate for success. And he's just doing his thing. So let him introduce himself and then we'll get into it, bro. So let us know. What's poppin'?
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Don Silos, Mr. Vita Vintage Goods, Mr. I don't know what else to call me. You could just call me handsome. Shit, you know.
Hey. Coming with that drip today. We coming with that.
Shit, something like that. You know, you gotta. It's all about how you move, how you believe in yourself, man.
Bro, get me out of this, bro. Like, I heard you're a former model, bro. Or you're still a model.
Bro, I just need to lose a couple 40 pounds to be back in my model hype, you know. I just got on my money hype, but you know, when your pockets get fatter, your belly starts to get a little fatter as well.
True.
So
that means you're eating, though.
Exactly,
that means you're eating.
I'm trying to get on my DJ Khaled hype. You know, he out here big balling, but...
Or DJ Mustard, you seen him on Instagram?
Oh, yeah, he was going in. I saw that video with him and YG, doing some nonsense.
Yeah. What's that fool called? Black Son or something like that? Nah, Black... Something about Black, bro. Some rapper, bro. And he's like...
Youngster or something?
Yeah,
like
that.
Yeah,
that guy. And he was just like yelling at him, like, hurry your fat ass up, woo. And I'm like, damn, bro. Like, I need to motivate it like that. Low-key, like, that's what's going to get me out of bed.
Exactly, man. You got somebody... You just need the right people around you, the right team. Motivating you to keep going. Put in that work.
Bro, so what's poppin', bro? What you got planned for today before we get started?
Shit.
How you been, bro? Let me know something.
How about yourself, man? Just out here working, trying to get my money up, you know, hustle all day, no days off, you know?
Facts. So I'm good, bro. I got out of a surgery. Like, I had surgery like 2 months ago. It was a kind of a bad time in my life, but, you know, I figured, like, bro, like, I can't be down for too long, bro. Like, I'm just out here moving, bro. Like, I always been this way, so, you know, something ain't gonna hold me back. If anything, it made me, like, even better, but it made me start this podcast, this interview thing that I got going on. But, so that's just what it is, though. But tell us a little bit about yourself, bro. What do you do? Where you from? Let us know some.
So my name's Don Silos. I currently do Vita Vintage Goods. 5 years from now, it probably is going to be a different hustle. But, you know, as for right now, 2019, Mr. Vita Vintage Goods, you know, we out here flipping in this fashion. Some people flip packs. I flip clothes. Dope. Same concept, you know.
Dope.
You just got to learn how to take that hustle mentality and apply it into something positive.
Anything, really.
Exactly.
It's the same thing. Like, you want to be successful in any field, you just got to have a hustle mentality because this shit ain't easy.
Exactly, and the cost of living is going way up. I don't know where you guys are watching from, but we out here in California, man. It's not easy living out here.
Facts.
Freaking everything's prices is skyrocketing everywhere. So yeah, it's all about getting on your hustle, bro, getting on your grind, and understanding that nothing's gonna happen unless you make it happen.
Facts. So that's the whole concept, the premise of this podcast or interview series or whatever anybody wants to call it. I really don't call it anything. I just call it videos with young entrepreneurs or artists or creators that are dope. Like in my section and in my jurisdiction, in my, you know, just locally. And yeah, bro, you're one of them, bro. Like, I actually look up to you. You're a dope human. Overall, you're just a dope human, bro. Like, forget about the entrepreneurship. You're just a dope human. And yeah, bro. So Get Angry. So what does that even mean? Like, I'm sure people assume some things, but basically it's using your natural instinct, such as frustration, anger, and use that as a fuel. Like, stop being mad at other people. Like, be mad at yourself. If you're like shitty, if you're broke, if you're like, how could I describe it? Like, if you're just in a bad position or a bad place in your life, like, be mad at yourself. Like, if anything, you allowed it to get to that place.
Exactly.
And I get it. There's circumstances where, like, shit's just bad. You know, some people have bad childhoods, etc., like bad parents. But you can't let it carry weight on you forever, you know? Like, you can't let it always affect you. Because if it affected you 10 years ago, it's still affecting you 10 years later and you're still unsuccessful. Like, I don't mean to be too harsh on them, but yo, you kind of gotta like be like, I need to
get off your ass.
Yeah, facts. And
just keep blaming that on something else.
I don't want to get canceled, bro. Like,
hey, I honestly don't care, bro. Honestly, like there's a lot of people that always want to like sit around and bitch about this and that. All right, you're using that.
Get angry, bro. Get angry.
You're just using that shit as an excuse, unless it's instead of using it as a whatchamacallit, like something that gets you out of your
fuel, bro.
Yeah, catalyst. Cause so before I started doing this, bro, I was all my previous jobs has been cooking, bro. I fucking hated cooking.
Facts.
And just like slaving away in a kitchen all day, bro. That's just not easy.
Yeah, I bet.
And all those people like be back there complaining like, fuck, I fuck this shit. But at the end of the day, they're gonna come back the next day. They're not doing nothing to change their position. They're not doing anything to level themselves up. What they do, all right, they get off work, go fucking.
Yeah.
What's the things that's open? They go fucking spend all that money they made that day on fucking alcohol, beer. Hit them boys up, bro. Let's burn it, bro.
For real, bro.
Instead of that's a momentary. That's only gonna last for a moment. Instead of using that time to go home, rest, and then wake up and start doing something that's gonna get you out of that constant rat race. Because some people get lost in that cycle, bro. They just keep doing that over and over again. They just don't know how to get out of that cycle. But me, I saw shit like that. I'm like, these people have been working these jobs, like these 9-to-5s, all their life. I ain't trying to be one of them. I'm trying to be my own boss, set my own hours, my own standards, tell myself what I can and can't do. If I was working a fucking 9-to-5, I wouldn't even be here. I'd probably be saving away somewhere.
Facts. So I'm implying that's like your get angry moment where you're just like, fuck this. Like, I don't want to live like this. I want to like make my own money, make my own rules, and like, you know, be on my own schedule. I guess that was like your catalyst. You know, that was your moment. For me, my moment is kind of like a very similar to you. I was working at FedEx Ground, and I was a driver. I was a package handler, and bro, like I was miserable, bro. Like I was there from like 8 a.m. till like midnight.
You're just another body at the end of the day.
Facts, bro. And it was like I had gotten in trouble one day over some dumb shit, you know. And like I get it, like I probably fucked up, but I was like, bro, I'm so like worthless here.
Exactly.
Like
bro,
like you said, I'm just another body, and I'm like, bro, I can't spend the rest of my life here. Like
you give him all your time, and like at the end of the day, he just replace you like
for
that.
pebbles, bro. Exactly. Not even pebbles, bro. For grains of salt, bro. Like you're literally nothing there. Like this is a multi-billionaire, like billion-dollar industry or company, and you're just a grain of salt. I mean, I don't even know if they even consider you a grain of salt. Like you're literally just a little tiny body, cell.
Just and person in the cycle.
Facts. So that was like my get angry moment. Another get angry moment that I had, like, you know, another phase that I had, like I was like, bro, like fuck this, was when I was in college, bro. I was like, I'm going to college. I'm going to go get a degree. I'm going to be here for another 4 years. I'm going to get in debt because I'm going to go to a 4-year, graduate with a bachelor's, and then I'm going to come out like I don't even know if I even like this career. Like I don't even like what I'm doing. I'm sure everybody doesn't like school because I think we can agree like nobody likes kind of like the building up to something. But I feel like if you want to be successful and you want to live a happy life, you kind of have to do what makes you happy, you know, like for the rest of your life. Because I don't want to go spend 40 grand on something that I'm going to be like hating my job.
And there's sometimes people go to school and they don't even get a job in the field that they fucking go into, you know?
That's another thing, bro. So, but that was just a little bit about like me, bro. But, well, what is like your real passion, bro? Like, I know you said Vital Vintage Goods. Like, I don't know how about you break that down for them. I don't think anybody really knows what.
So Vital Vintage Goods is a buy, sell, trade consignment shop. I'm working on opening like an actual location now. I operate from home at the moment. So it's buy, sell, trade. I buy stuff from people. Sometimes I trade up and get something else that I have in store already. Sometimes people bring me their stuff as well, and then I sell it for them for a percentage off top for me, and then I give the rest to them. So I do that. So it's basically buy, sell, trade.
Okay.
And I just want to use that as a stepping stone because I don't even know how many businesses I've started.
Yeah, bro, break that down, bro. I know you have multiple businesses, and you know, regardless if they were successful or not, I know you always like from just a little background or whatever that I know about you is you've been in this, and I kind of want to know like how you started and all that.
Yeah, like basically, bro, like I just understood that one day, like when you go to a job, you You're basically working for somebody else's. You're basically helping somebody else live their dream.
Facts. I heard that from you, bro. Like this is like one of the big pieces that's helped me. Like, yo, you're working for somebody else's dream.
Yeah. So why not use that time you working for somebody else's dream and use it to build your own? And you know what? At the end of the day, say all else fails, at least you'll know that at least you attempted it. You're never gonna live with those. Fuck, I wish I would have did this or that.
8 years old and shit. Like fuck.
Exactly, bro. Like I
should have gone on Young G's podcast and shit.
She's like, damn. Imagine if I would have gone. Who knows where I'd be right now? But yeah, like they say.
So I guess you understood that early.
Yeah.
Because weren't you like a designer or something like that like a couple of years ago?
Yeah, so
I'm aware of that.
I used to do I used to make clothes, like custom clothes. I used to do like I had my own clothing brand, Raiders Worldwide, and I started doing I was doing the clothing stuff. Then I started doing like my own cut and sew stuff, so making stuff from scratch. And it got to a point where it was like the cost of entry to get into that field was like nowadays you could go on an app, drag a fucking picture onto like a shirt and then just get it sent to you. So the cost of entry into that position is very easy. So I saw a lot of competition popping up. I was like, the market's way too oversaturated now.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna be like another fish in a big ass bowl of sea. I'm trying to be a shark. I ain't trying to be no little guppy. You know, I'm trying to kill these fish. So if I'm just another fish, bro, I'm not gonna be. I'm just gonna be another number. So I had to reinvent myself in a way. I was doing graphic designs for a while, so that got me a lot of connections and stuff. So I was doing graphic designs for artists, cover art, stuff like that. Started doing logos, things like that as well. So that got my creative juices flowing. It got me the best way that I could explain it is I always loved to get paid to learn. So when I first started doing cover art, bro, I didn't know jack shit. So I was charging like $15 for a cover, which is fucking dirt cheap.
Bro, I would have got a few from you when it was that price.
But the thing is, I didn't know what I was doing, so I was learning as I went.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, I was getting paid to
learn it.
Basically, so they would tell me, "Oh, I wanted like this, and this."
I don't mean to cut you off, bro, but I've kind of not like doing that because then I feel like when I look at my shit, I'm like, bro, like this is not worth it. So I've always like tried to perfect it and then monetize of it, but I know that I should probably did that a long time ago.
Yeah.
But that's dope that you kind of like understood like, yo, get paid while I learn. And, you know, even if it's like dirt cheap. But
and the thing is, too, even if they, like you said, like you want to perfect it. But, bro, I was only charging $15. All these people out here charging like $40, $50, $60. I'm like, they're going to, all right, this motherfucker only charged me $15. It's like, I ain't going to go. Yeah. I ain't going to like, hey, this shit's trash. Like, bro, you get, but at the end of the day, bro, you get what you pay for.
Right.
Because as time progressed, I started getting better. Prices started to get bigger and things like that. So at the end of the day, you gotta learn your worth, learn how to value your time and your efforts and things like that.
Facts, bro. Facts. So how old were you when you started? Like, I don't know how old you were, or I don't even know if you even remember. Like for me, I started when I was 14 years old, just writing shit, and it turned into music. Thankfully, you know.
The first clothing brand that I started was I was 18 with my boy Raymond.
Do you remember what that was called?
It was called Jack Boys.
Jack Boys.
So it's like an Einstein with a gas mask on.
Einstein with a gas pack. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so things like that, just like some little kid shit, you know. I mean, we were 18.
Yeah. You guys are like having fun and shit.
Yeah, basically.
That's dope though. I mean, you started. At least you tried something and you figured it out, and then that was the catalyst for what you're doing now.
It showed me like, bro, I can make money on my own. I don't have to get money from somebody else. I don't got to be slaving away. Because, bro, one thing that I hate is taking orders from anybody. You know?
Yeah, facts.
And like, you know, like, bro, you ever, because there's times like people like be like, oh no, say you got a job and be like, what do you want? Like, how do I explain it? Like when you work at a job and that's the only way of income, like they basically got you on a leash. Cause say that one day they fire you,
it's done.
Exactly,
it's a wrap.
Bro. So
they cut the cord.
So
it's a wrap.
And that puts the power in their position.
Yeah.
Cause they know, hey, if we cut him off completely from his income, we basically cutting out this person's lifeline.
Right.
So in a way, bro, they're controlling you.
Right.
So you basically say they make you do X, Y, and Z. You don't want to do none of this bullshit. They're like, all right, fucking, we're gonna cut your hours.
Yeah. True.
And now you're losing income. Some people, there's a lot of people that live paycheck to paycheck as well. So
bro, that shit sucks, bro. Because there's a lot of people with a lot of potential. Like I know people with like college degrees working at FedEx, bro. I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you doing here, bro? And that's where it kind of goes back and forth with it. Like, college, not being like in my best interest, considering I'm an artist, engineer, producer, etc. Like flex, but like it's not in my best interest, and also like the workforce, being, like working towards somebody else's dream, like you said before. Yeah, bro, it sucks. I'm glad that you took it and took the initiative before other than later. Like me, like I started when I was 14, which was dope because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. But they say like just start, and that's like what do you call that ball of snow that rolls down the hill or whatever?
Snowball.
The snowball.
Snowball effect, basically.
Yeah, the snowball effect. Like you start, you throw a fucking rock, and it turns into a snowball, and then just
Yeah, basically, because So I've been doing Vitavintage Goods for like over a year and a half now, and like 6 months in, I quit my job.
Damn.
And that
for
was
all y'all listening, y'all could quit your jobs off your passion.
But that was like a hard ass, like basically, bro. I just jumped shit, bro. I was either gonna float or drown, bro. Either way, bro, I was willing to take that risk. You
just had to do it.
Exactly, bro. Because I was tired slaving away for somebody else, bro. Like I said, bro, when you work a job, you're working for somebody else's dream, not yours. It was time for me to jump ship and learn how to swim.
Facts.
But so yeah, bro. When I quit my job and I was doing this full time, it wasn't fucking easy. It was fucking hella hard, bro. There was times I was like, damn,
that
bro.
inconsistency. How did that feel for the first time? Like you're used to like, I don't know, 400, 500, 600, maybe under a rack for
just
sure.
Like a deep, because like I said, bro, you get stuck in that mode. You get stuck in that cycle. You get accustomed to that steady income. You just know that shit's money coming in. So like, the one thing that I realized was like, bro, like we spend money on so much dumb shit that we don't need.
True.
Like, because I lost that steady income, bro. I realized, bro, like I used to stay going out, like hitting the city, going out to eat, going out to drink, just spending money that I didn't have to spend, but I spent it because
spending money you didn't have necessarily because you just had hella other shit to take care of, right?
Yeah,
because we think we have it because it's like, oh, you look at your balance, you're like, oh shit, like I have like a couple grand and shit, but in reality, like if anything happens, bro, like that shit ain't yours no more. Like that shit's like floating away. Like
and then like a lot of people. That's another thing too. Like people need to learn how to save their money because a lot of people, as soon as some people get their money,
I admit it. Yeah, go ahead.
Because as soon as somebody gets their money, they just want to blow it.
Facts, big fact.
Like,
bro, I went on a tour in December, bro, and it was moments where I was drinking, bro, and I was just like, bro, like I got the bill, like, but it was just, I mean, I get it, I was fucking under the influence, but. I was like in Mexico, bro. I was like, I didn't care, bro. Like, I didn't even understand like like the money, like over these pesos, the currency and stuff. So, I get it, bro. You're just like, fuck it. You got money. Like, I had some money and I took it to Mexico, and obviously you see it and it like triples like as soon as you go to the bank. And I was just like, bro, let's fucking go, like
bro,
blow it.
I'm gonna blow it. It's no big thing. I mean, and it's like a psychological thing too, because like when you. It's like you're treating yourself, bro. You feel good when you like got money to blow. Like you're out here treating yourself. People love that shit. That's why
and there's nothing wrong with it, but I feel like there's limits to it. Like, yo,
exactly.
Like, don't cross that line.
Like I always say is like if you want to survive in life, you just gotta spend less than what you make. And if you spend less than what you make, bro, then you're gonna be fine in life. It's like when you want to lose weight, bro. All you gotta do is eat less than what you burn.
True.
Which I need to do. Shit.
I think we both can agree to that.
But
That's dope. That's dope.
That's the easiest way to put it. So so when I quit my job, I was doing that full time. I realized so much money that I spent on dumb shit that I don't need to be spending on.
Yeah.
And basically, bro, like we live in a materialistic ass world. We have compulsive consumption in America.
Right. Well, what does that mean, bro? Because I know what you're saying, but I kind of like have to use context clues for that.
Yeah. So we have compulsive consumption. So we consume too much at once. The easiest way to explain it would be like fast fashion houses. Like the H&Ms or like Forever 21s, how they just keep pumping out new clothes and new clothes. Because people love shopping. They love getting the especially social media fucks a lot of people up because they gotta live up to that standard that I'm living like the best life. So people gotta always have the new shit, the new J's, the new fucking what are the kids wearing now? Supreme shit like that. They gotta have like the latest Gucci shit like that just to live up to that expectations that society puts on us.
Right.
So yeah,
but I'm sure like some people monetize off of it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, facts.
So people like some people are learning how to use that to their advantage, and some people are
because that's not going away. Like that's it's just like if you monetize it, like bruh, like do that shit. Like if you don't do it, somebody else is gonna do it. Yeah.
So going back to that compulsive consumption shit. So one thing that I noticed since I do buy the vintage goods, I do buy sell trade. One thing that I've noticed is like some people bring me their stuff to trade up or sell to me. They've literally told me, "Oh, I'm selling this because I have too many pictures in it already, so I need something new."
Damn, that's kind of sad, bro.
So like I said, bro, we just compulsively consuming new things, bro. Like it's like a cycle, bro. We just keep going and going.
You just want to keep up with the hype beats,
exactly, bro.
So that's what it's called, right?
Yeah, just fucking that shit was crazy to me. They literally said, I need new shit, bro, because I got too many pictures in this.
Shit. That's crazy.
And that's happened a couple times.
Damn. That's kind of that. Like I said before, that's kind of sad. I me myself, like I don't understand people that do that stuff. I mean, if you have the money for it and you don't have to trade it in, bruh, like if you got the money, if you're making that income, if you're investing already, like bruh, like enjoy it. Because you only live once. That's the argument towards like what we're talking about. But like people that don't got it, like this shit that I was talking about, like people that don't got it, that think that's like the way to go about it. Like they think that's how they get clout or social acceptance. And I'm like, bruh, like put some money in your pocket. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like before, check, like make sure your mom has some money to spend for the day, like, but you're out here blowing your money on social acceptance when nobody gives a fuck, and it only lasts for a short period of time.
And then that's where they get on the new latest thing that comes out next,
Yeah, it's just a never-ending cycle. I don't understand it. Like, I get it with people that have money, and I guess, like you said before, social media kind of fucks people up because they see these influencers, they see these artists, and like these motherfuckers are just in and out of like new gear and the latest stuff, and these guys are getting paid to do that. Like these guys have brand deals, like
exactly, bro,
and stuff like that.
And basically, all these famous people damn near control how everybody perceives everything in life. Anyway,
have you seen that? There's a video on YouTube where like Payless.
Oh yeah,
Payless.
I always bring that up too when I talk to like people about things like this.
Yeah.
Just because they make it fancy, they make it look nice. People are willing to spend that bread, but once you realize it's really from Payless, they're like, oh shit.
Yeah. For those that don't know, Payless did a video on where they basically trick people into buying certain things like shoes and stuff, and. Yeah, they basically put a different logo on it, different name, make it sound more like European, and they fix up the store and whatnot, and they change the labels on their items, and then they hype it up. Like people, they bring, I don't know, fake influencers or something, and they hype it up, all this crazy hype, and then they make people think they're buying some crazy European like brand, designer high-end stuff, and people are like full. They're like, oh my god, like look at this skin, like it feels so. I don't know, bro. They were just kind of like weird, bro. I'm like, oh, I mean, I guess I would fall for it too if I was into that. But it's crazy, bro. Like it's real crazy. Like people.
Like right now, what's the latest trend? Everybody wants to have the ear pods.
Oh yeah, ear pods and like, I guess the Gucci. No, what was it? What brand came out with it? Was it Versace or Gucci?
Or the Louis V?
Louis V. Yeah. People want to have those, and then you see like people like Fatboy SSE like promoting it, like, oh, if you ain't got no money, like